it's Delana. Welcome back to my channel, aka Colorful Chaos. Today is going to be an art vlog. Something that I guess I want to talk about that I don't normally see other YouTubers talk about or other art YouTubers talk about, which is like the behind the scenes of setting up their shop. Now, before you get on me about that, because there are some videos where they talk about, their shops and their processes, and you get to see how they break down, how their packaging is, what printers they use, what platforms, pros and cons, stuff like that. But for me, this is more so of mental, because for years I've been trying to sell my own work and my own prints, and if anyone knows me in real life and they're just like, oh my gosh, can I buy one of your prints? The main answer, or the main thing I'll say, be like, oh, I'm working on it, oh, I'm working on it, oh, I'm working on it. And behind the scenes, I'm not working on it at all. So when it comes down to it, I think it's just me in my head trying to figure out the best way to do it, because no one taught me how. I'm a visual person, so I like to be shown how to do things the right way, so that way I don't mess up. And I don't like using the word perfectionist, but I am a type of person that really wants to get things done the first go around, and it's just I don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't have to worry about it at all. So I really get in my head about, how to do something, especially prints. Now, the second thing is that I am also the type of person, when it comes down to goods, that I love good customer service, I love good products, and I love to leave reviews. And to me, when it comes down to my shop, I want people to have good, if not fantastic, everything all around. I know my prints, I know my artwork is good. I actually invested in a really high quality printer, some really good paper, and some mailers and everything. And I don't know, I think I compare myself to other YouTubers and their processes, and not showing how they start, with them not showing how they started off in the beginning straight off. It is a little bit intimidating to really jump into the pool of trying to figure out, well, how am I going to start mine off the ground type of situation. So with that being said, it's how did you start off? What materials did you start off using? How did you upgrade? What are the pitfalls? What are the peaks or valleys, like my dad usually says, about your process? And if I really want to go deep into it, when it comes down to social media, all the influencers and everything, they don't show you the journey on how they got there. So with this video, I guess I just want to start off and say, hey, for everybody who's been waiting for me to make prints, this is a video explaining why I didn't make prints, or why I'm getting in my head. And then for those of us who are trying to get their shops off the ground, hey, you're not alone, because guess what? Here's a video of me starting out. So when it comes down to how's this video going to go, or how I'm going to start my process, I do have a website. Key in my URL. So go to my website. You'll see my shop now. So what I want to do is I want to go on my website and update the prints that I do have. So that way only selected sizes will be there for what I will offer. Some prints I will say will be limited edition. So there will only be a certain amount of prints of that specific print. I don't know, because I just don't want to cycle a lot of my prints out there. Or maybe it's because I will say there are probably one or two that are not really my fan favorite, but just to see if they will be your fan favorites when it comes down to purchasing them. And if they're not, then, limited edition, it ain't that bad. But the ones that are fan favorites, or let's say if it is a fan favorite, that actually helped me understand whether or not, what exactly do you guys like from my shop. The thing that I'm not looking forward to is actually printing out the prints. I know that sounds crazy, but to me, that part gives me so much anxiety, because of the fact that test prints are real, especially when you have your own printer. I kind of wish I didn't buy the printer, so just a little bit, but I know in the long run it's going to really help me out. So when it comes down to printing test prints, I'm like a nervous wreck, you know. I'm just like let me stop. I'm just really nervous about test printing. I want them to come out the first go around, and it's just like, what do I do with the bad prints? You know, I don't know how that goes. So yeah, when it comes down to the test printing, that's going to be a little bit of a doozy. Let me stop manifesting that real quick. Hold on. Side note, Delana, stop manifesting that. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So, when it comes down to test printing, going to test print, it's gonna be great. And I'm only gonna print out a limited amount. So for Honeycomb, because she's so new, I'm gonna do only 13 by 19 prints, and I'm just gonna see, because it's on the oval canvas. I'm just gonna see how well she does. But because she's so new, I think about 20 prints. Maybe some of the other artists who are watching this, they're like, ooh, I want to do that. Or, ooh, maybe that's too low, baby girl. I'm just throwing out a number. Maybe 15, maybe 20, just to see how it goes, because a lot of people have been asking me about this print. And the same thing with Chaotic Growth, which was the pink one that I actually did. That one has been, actually a lot of people have been liking that a lot lately. And Rainbow Drip. I would say maybe all my oval paintings, a lot of people are like really loving right now. And so I might just do those, strictly the oval paintings, only at 13 by 19, and sell them for like $35, and see how that goes. If I can get them on 5 by 7s, which are like postcard size and really tiny, if I can print them that size, then I will. But I'm not entirely sure, because when it comes down to the oval ones, the border is going to be left on. I'm not, first off, I'm not that I don't have that much faith in my ability of cutting out the borders for oval pieces. So that can, to me, I'm just like, if you put it in a frame, it looks like a really nice oval border, like as if there's like it's enclosed. So that's basically the idea of everything I want to do. I have my list of limited editions, and then I have my list of fan favorites that are going to be in the shop for sure, that no one can worry about, like you'll get your copy type situation. Now, when it comes down to the packaging, I don't think I have everything that I need. Like, for instance, 13 by 19 mailers, or just the tubes, I will have to invest in getting some soon. But I do have mailers for 5 by 7, and I also have the clear sleeves as well. So business cards I'll also have to get done or reprinted, so that way they're in there. I will sit there and say, when it comes down to Instagram, y'all blowing the sister up. I feel like my head is a little getting blown up here. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that you guys love my acrylic paintings, at least the ones I've been putting out lately. So when it comes down to that, I'll let y'all know something. The tea is that the original, nothing beats the original, seeing it in person. These prints are going to be nice and everything. These prints are nice and everything. But that original, baby girl did that. Like, I'm just saying. To beat my own horn, just saying. But I'm going to digress from that. Anyway, I applaud you for putting up with my BS, because these paintings have been sitting on my Instagram for a long time, and people asking, I'm getting to it. Well, this video, I'm really getting to it, because your guys going to be with me as I'm actually making these prints. So anything that is going to go down, you're going to see it in this video, and my anxiety level is going up and down. Hopefully, future me can go back and sit there and be like, ooh, baby girl, I appreciate where I am now. And I was you about not too long ago, and this is me now, and everyone's just like, oh my gosh, fantastic, all the way around when it comes down to these prints. So, that being said, please, 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 please do not throw me away. And please, please, please be understandable that like the anxiety levels are like through the roof, and I really am trying to make sure that I give you guys the best quality in art, the best quality in prints, and also just to inspire you guys through things that I make. And hopefully I'm doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
First test print, rainbow drip, got the paper in, taped up. Trying to figure out if it's gonna happen. It's been a minute since I printed, so let's see what happens. Hopefully my printer's good to do it.
Yeah.
I just want to point out the differences in between the two. So color wise, I like this one better, but the sharpness, I like this one better. The only other thing is that for this one, you can see the canvas details and the lines. You can see the highlight from when I took the photo. And then you can see also the texture from the gem, because I used a certain type of paint to add texture to it. So you see the texture a lot in this, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm kind of like on the fence, but definitely she's a lot darker in person. The color contrasts in between the two. This has more reds and it's brighter, so I'm gonna manipulate the reds a little bit more compared to this and lighten up the contrast a lot more. So difference in between the original and the print, and then difference in between test print number 1 and test print number 2.